Ah yes, Sonic the Hedgehog. One of the best, and only, movies to come out this year. I've had the entire Sonic franchise in the brain in the many months since the movie came out, and all that time has led me to come up with all sorts of speculations about the sequel this movie blatantly sets up. I do have a theory about the Echidna tribe seen at the beginning of the movie that I could elaborate on another time, if you guys are interested, but today I want to focus on Robotnik's predicament. As we all know, at the end of the final battle, Sonic spin dashes into Robotnik's flight craft and sends him through a portal to a planet full of mushrooms. Now he's been left to go insane with no one to talk to but a rock like it's Wilson from Castaway, while he himself is cast away on another planet. Or is he? Ooh, I sparked a little intrigue in you, didn't I? To understand Robotnik's predicament better, we must know what this mushroom planet actually is. Many have pointed out that it may be inspired by the Mushroom Hill Zone from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but even if that's true, I think there's also a scientific basis to it. Believe it or not, there was actually a time when our own Earth looked like this. Enter Prototaxites, a genus of fungi that existed throughout the globe between 420 and 360 million years ago, a time period known as the Devonian. To give you some perspective on when this is, the first dinosaurs didn't appear until 240 million years ago. In fact, there wasn't much animal life on land at this time, so any chance of Robotnik finding some decent food would require him to spear armored fish or sea scorpions close to shore. Maybe early amphibians too, depending on how late into the Devonian he is. But anyway, back to Prototaxites. It could grow as tall as 8 meters, which is about tall enough to reach the second floor of a 2-story house. It's also worth noting that there have been varying depictions in paleoart of how Prototaxites may have looked, so the caps on the mushrooms in the movie may have just been an artistic liberty. Now, some of you may not be convinced yet. Maybe some of you are saying, so what? Just because fungi that big once existed IRL doesn't mean the filmmakers took inspiration from that. Well, let's see what else we can find in that pre-credit scene. Moving from fungi to plants, we can see that there's only a sparse amount of greenery and no trees. Plants that even remotely resembled trees didn't evolve until around the mid-Devonian, which would narrow down our time frame for when Robotnik is, and there were also no angiosperms, or flowering plants. Most terrestrial plants at this time were primitive ferns and mosses, and wouldn't you know it, those are the only 2 kinds of plants we see on the mushroom planet. How oddly specific. Now, this science lesson has been cool and all, but what does this mean for the movie and its sequel? If Robotnik really is trapped hundreds of millions of years in the past, that would mean that Sonic's ring portals that put him in that predicament don't just teleport from place to place, but time as well. In that case, maybe the planet that Sonic came from may not actually be another planet at all, but Earth in a different time period. It's happened before in the franchise. In the Archie comics, Sonic's home planet of Mobius is actually Earth thousands of years in the future. Now before you post your angry comments, yes I know, they explicitly say in the movie that Sonic is an alien. But think about it, what evidence do we have to back up that claim? Longclaw says that she sent Sonic to a world on the far side of the universe, but actually getting from one end of the universe to the other would take billions of years even traveling at light speed. So it's not like Longclaw knows from experience how far Earth and Sonic's world are if they are separate planets. And yes, there's also Sonic's map of safe worlds, but that could be explained too. For one thing, the capability of the Society on Sonic's homeworld to chart the universe seems questionable given that they do so on poorly drawn paper maps. As for how Robotnik is going to escape the Mushroom Planet, if it's Devonian Earth, he'll need some means of time travel like another ring, or maybe he'll stumble upon a Chaos Emerald, since they can apparently do that in the 2006 game. If it's really another planet, yeah, a ring would still probably be the best way he's gonna get out. Either way, I'll bet he could sure use a latte with steamed Austrian goat milk once he comes back to the Earth he knows. Anyway, feel free to let me know in the comments how you think Robotnik is going to escape, if he's trapped on prehistoric Earth, and whether there's really time travel involved in the Sonic movie. Don't forget that you're also welcome to leave a like and subscribe, and doing so will really let me know if you want more Sonic videos like this, because I really want to talk about the Echidna tribe. That's part of a huge theory I have for the sequel. With all that said, I hope that you enjoyed this video, have a nice day, and thank you for your time.